former Secretary of Defence Gotabaya Rajapaksa says accusations made over the purchase of a MiG aircraft is a part of a long-standing attempts to sully his name and to cast doubt on his integrity. Issuing a communique, the former Secretary of Defence says that this is also a project to try and tarnish the war victory as well.
Gotabaya Rajapaksa says that since the change of government, interest in the MiG purchase have been revived by political opponents, and this is an opportune moment to explain to the public what this issue is about. The former Secretary of Defence also in this communique had drawn attention to media reports citing a discovery of a secret bank account in the name of Belimissa Holdings Limited, which had been opened in the British Virgin Islands just before the deal. Gotabaya Rajapaksa also goes on to say that when the previous government decided in 2006 to purchase 4 MiG-27 aircraft and to get 3 existing MiG-27 planes and 1 MiG-23 overhauled, Ukraine, the manufacturers of MiG planes in Ukraine, were directly approached. He goes on to say that in the letter of offer sent by Ukraine to the Ministry of Defence on the 6th of February 2006, it was specifically stated that the offer was being made in conjunction with the financier, providing financing to the manufacturer, and that the beneficiary of the letter of credit will be the financier. Former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa says that D.A. Peregjov, a director of Ukraine has written to Sri Lanka Defence Ministry explaining that Ukraine is a fully state-owned enterprise and that according to Ukrainian law, the establishment does not have the right to trade on credit terms. Gotabaya Rajapaksa goes on to say that when the contract was signed on the 26th of July 2006 for the supply of the 4 MiG-27 aircraft and the overhaul of 4 other MiG aircraft, there were 3 signatories. The command of the Sri Lanka Air Force as the buyer, Ukraine as the seller, and Belimissa Holdings Limited as the designated party which was to receive the payment. He adds that when a state-owned enterprise in a foreign country enters into a legally binding contract for the supply of aircraft, the buyer has to make the payment as the seller specifies. He goes on to say that there was nothing secret about the payment being made to Belimissa Holdings Limited because they too were a signatory in the legal contract. Gotabaya Rajapaksa notes that the MiG aircraft were directly purchased from the manufacturers in Ukraine, the payment was made, the aircraft was delivered, and they were used in the war which was won, and that those aircraft are still in service.